They made us laugh until we cried. They made us fall in love with characters we still quote today. But behind the cameras, 10 of Hollywood's most beloved faces were fighting a silent battle, one that had nothing to do with scripts or spotlights. Today, we remember them not for how they died, but for the joy they gave us before their bodies gave out. Stay until the end. The last story will break your heart. Number 1. John Candy. He made an entire generation laugh in Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But the very thing that made him lovable on screen was quietly attacking his heart. John Candy struggled with his weight and undiagnosed sleep apnea for most of his adult life. On March 4, 1994, while filming in Mexico, his heart simply stopped. He was only 43 years old, gone in his sleep, at the height of a career finally hitting its stride. Number 2. Chris Farley. Saturday Night Live's wildest star lived every performance like it was his last, and tragically, it nearly was, over and over. Chris Farley battled morbid obesity alongside addiction throughout his rise to fame. Doctors and friends warned him for years that his body couldn't sustain the lifestyle. On December 18, 1997, his heart gave out under the combined weight of substance abuse and severe obesity. He was only 33, a comedic genius silenced far too soon. Number 3. Divine. Before drag culture went mainstream, one performer broke every boundary Hollywood had and paid for it with his life, just weeks after his biggest triumph. Harris Glenn Milstead, known to the world as Divine, had struggled with his weight for decades. Days after Hairspray hit theaters nationwide, doctors called him healthy, except for that one persistent problem. On March 7, 1988, he died in his sleep from heart failure caused by an enlarged heart. He was only 42. Number 4. Fred "Rerun" Berry. He danced his way into our hearts on What's Happening, wearing that unmistakable red beret, but his real-life struggle was far less funny than his character's antics. Fred Berry was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in the 1990s, a disease closely tied to his weight, and lost over 100 pounds trying to fight it. Years later, a stroke linked to his condition proved fatal. He died on October 21, 2003, at his Los Angeles home. He was 52 years old. Number 5. John Pinette. He built an entire comedy career out of laughing at his own size, but the joke masked a health crisis that had followed him for decades. John Pinette's weight climbed as high as 452 pounds, leading to gastric bypass surgery and years of heart and liver disease. On April 5, 2014, while traveling for a family wedding, a pulmonary embolism took his life in a Pittsburgh hotel room. The comedian who made millions laugh was only 50 years old. Number 6. James Gandolfini. Tony Soprano made him a television legend, but off-screen, the actor was carrying more than just a mob boss's weight of responsibility. At 6'1" and nearly 300 pounds, James Gandolfini carried significant excess weight that doctors say heightened his risk for sudden cardiac events. While vacationing with his family in Rome on June 19, 2013, his heart stopped without warning. He was only 51, leaving behind a young son and a legacy that still defines television drama. Number 7. Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle. Long before modern medicine understood obesity's toll on the heart, one of silent film's biggest stars was already living its consequences in front of the camera. Roscoe Arbuckle, one of Hollywood's first major comedy stars, struggled with severe weight problems for most of his adult life, worsened by the stress of a scandal that nearly ended his career. He died suddenly of a heart attack on June 29, 1933, in his sleep, at just 46 years old. Number 8. Mama Cass Elliot. Her voice defined a generation of music, and though known primarily as a singer, her powerful screen presence made her a beloved television guest star for years. Cass Elliot struggled with her weight throughout her career, attempting extreme fasting diets that put enormous strain on her body. On July 29, 1974, in London, her overworked heart finally failed her while she slept. She was only 32. proof that the pressure to be thin can be just as deadly. Number 9. Marlon Brando. He redefined acting itself in The Godfather and A Streetcar Named Desire, but the same intensity that made him a legend also fueled a decades-long battle with food and weight. By his final years, Marlon Brando's obesity had triggered an enlarged heart, type 2 diabetes, and severe lung disease. On July 1, 2004, at UCLA Medical Center, his body finally surrendered to respiratory failure and congestive heart failure. He was 80 years old, cinema's greatest talent, undone by his own body. Number 10. Chris Penn. He was the tough guy character actor from Reservoir Dogs and Footloose, but away from the screen, his weight had quietly become a ticking time bomb inside his chest. Chris Penn's brother, Sean Penn, later said publicly that Chris probably died because of his weight. An autopsy confirmed an enlarged heart tied to obesity as a major contributing factor. On January 24, 2006, he was found dead in his Santa Monica home. He was only 40 years old. 10 incredible talents, 10 bodies pushed past their limits. Their performances outlived them, but their health didn't. Rest easy, legends. Subscribe for more untold Hollywood stories.